Hey ACC, I'm Angie, your children's minister with the Kidszone lesson for May 24th. Last week we learned about Nehemiah and Jerusalem. This week the walls are going to be rebuilt. For our beginning activity, we're going to build a wall together. Gather some items around your house that would make a good wall. They could be blocks, Legos, shoe boxes, paper cups, cereal boxes, great big boxes, whatever you have that would make a good wall. You have to work together. You can work as an assembly line or just help each other stack the items into a wall. Take some pictures as you're building. Nehemiah helped God's people work together to fix the walls around Jerusalem. The walls protected the people from their enemies. Our Bible story comes from Nehemiah, chapters 3 through 6. Nehemiah went to Jerusalem to help the people rebuild the city walls. The people started working together to fix the walls and the burned down gates. The workers put in doors, bolts, and bars. They cut stones and lifted them into place on the wall, and they filled in gaps and holes. All around the city, people worked side by side. Soon the wall was half as tall as it had once been. Some men who lived nearby were angry. They mocked the people and said, "These walls are just piles of trash and dirt. They can't be rebuilt." Nehemiah prayed. God's people kept working on the walls, but their enemies made a plan to attack them and stop their work. Nehemiah reminded the people that God was with them. Do not be afraid. God is great and powerful. If our enemies attack us, God will fight for us. So God's people went back to work. They were always ready to fight, just in case. The people worked very hard, and in just 52 days, the wall was complete. The gates were repaired, and the wall was restored. When all of Jerusalem's enemies heard that the wall had been rebuilt, they were afraid, because they knew that God was with his people. For our lesson activity, we're going to play a game called Guard the Wall. Remember the wall you guys built in our beginning activity? Well, now you're going to defend it. So grab something, soft balls, Nerf guns, or, just something that you can safely throw in your house. And you're going to try and knock down the wall. Half of your family members will guard it, and the other half will have the items to try to knock them down. Some of the men stood guard with weapons while others worked on the wall. God's people were ready to fight, but God protected them from their enemies. Story of the Week card. Our game is to work some puzzles with your family. The people of Jerusalem had to put their walls back together like you do with a puzzle. At dinner one night, talk about a time that you worked really hard on something. We should always try to work hard and do our best. God loves to see us trust him and put forth our best effort. Then for the family activity, just have some summer fun. Get in the pool, play some kickball, run in the sprinkler, whatever you want to do. It's a holiday week with Memorial Day, so go celebrate and enjoy the beginning of summer with your family. I want to see some pictures of what you guys are doing too, so post them in the comments below. Keep praying with your family every day. Parents, you can join us at 9 p.m. every night except for Fridays on Facebook Live. Also, I really hope to see you all at our second drive-in worship service next Sunday, May 31st at 6 p.m. We had a blast last time, so come on out if you can. And that's it for this week. Next week is a fifth Sunday, so we will have another children's worship service. I can't wait.